11 of the football season, and Moose, there aren't that many teams able to say they've made it to the playoffs. The Blue Devils are back in that promised land.
Yeah, our kids, that was one of our major goals this year, was to get in the playoffs, and I can't say enough about our kids, how they responded. You know, we could have folded up to 10 early in the season, but we didn't, and I told them time and time again, told them yesterday after our pregame meal, said that this bunch has got as much class and character as any bunch I've ever been around.
Being the 3 seed out of the region isn't really a bad place to be. You play the number 2 team. We go to Cleveland to play Bradley Central.
Yeah, Bradley Central's ranked number 6 in the state on one of the polls, if I'm not mistaken, and they're a real good football team. They are second behind Red Bank, who's the number 1 team in the state right now as far as play goes. But I believe if we go down there and we play like we're capable of playing, then we can come back with a win.
How has the week of practice been getting prepared for the first playoff game for this football team of yours?
Well, we approached it just like we did any other game during the season. Broke them down, decided what we want to do defensively, decided what we want to do offensively. Went out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then of course had a walkthrough. We didn't change anything as far as our routine goes.
And anything special you might have added to the package for Bradley?
Well, no, not really. You know, every team we play, we try to put a little wrinkle in offensively and try to put a little wrinkle in defensively. Now, they're running the wing T. They've thrown the football 65 times in 10 ball games, so that's 6.5 times a ball game average. And, you know, they've only punted the football 6 times in 10 ball games. And so you might as well get ready tonight. You'll probably see several fake punts because he likes to fake it, and he'll fake it anywhere on the field. You know, in trick plays, he's got bukus of trick plays, so we're just going to have to be ready for anything.
Coach, it's a long way up there. I know there have been a lot of preparations go into just making the trip. Have your kids been able to focus on the task at hand?
Oh, yeah. You know, as far as our kids go, they hadn't really had to do anything as far as preparation for the trip other than make sure that they've got all their stuff together. And it's no different for them than any other way trip. The attention comes in from the coaching staff side because we have to make sure we got the buses. We have to make sure we got everything loaded. We have to make sure we got a meal worked out on the way down. We had to figure out which way we wanted to go, so forth and so on. And it's, you know, other than that, but that's a pleasant problem to have.
Moose, have a good football game tonight.
I appreciate it, Tommy.
We'll be back with kickoff of the playoffs, Lebanon and Bradley Central, after these words.
University Medical Center are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. From University Medical Center, go Big Blue. The Women's Health Center are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. From the Women's Health Center, go Blue Devils. Permapipe are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. From Permapipe, go Blue Devils. Sports World are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. Chuck Gore of Sports World would like to wish the Blue Devils good luck and much success on this year's season. From Sports World, go Big Blue! First Insurance Group are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. Jeff Brown, Bill Dotson, and Tony Shipp want to wish the Blue Devils good luck and much success on this year's season. From First Insurance Group, go Big Blue!
Blue numerals, blue trim, and blue trim on those white headgear. Lebanon 7-3 on the season, and I hope nobody gets hurt in that pile-up at the 50-yard line on the Lebanon sideline. There is a mob down there, and of course one of the kickers is at the bottom of the pile, James Van Buren. How come kickers always wind up in the bottom of those messes out there? BradleyCentral across the way, dressed out in the black Michigan-style helmets, that Wolverine bright yellow logo on the front, that splash of color on that black headgear, gold jerseys, white numerals outlined in black football pants. John, if you want to give us those officials for tonight's game, I believe they're out of the Knoxville Association.
Tommy, they are. Referee is Phil Hatcher. The umpire is Okie Pickard. The back judge is Mike Smith. The line judge is Steve Griffin. The head linesman is Howard Russell. And the electronic clock operator is Bert Cox.
Lebanon had a good trip to this football game tonight. Lebanon, the football team, came in 3 charter buses. They made the trip up I-40 and down I-75 to get here to Cleveland, stopping at Crossville for a pregame meal. There was a good little stopover halfway down, and Lebanon got here and got comfortable and hopefully ready to play some football here tonight. The officials have made their way to the middle of the field, and we are awaiting their call to the captains to bring those guys to the middle of the football field. Bill Price is the head coach of BradleyCentral. He's got a record of 80-62, a winning percentage of .563 in his career coaching. John, we'll send it out to you as we prepare for the toss of the coin. It looks like they've got somebody who will be making the flip, maybe a game sponsor tonight.
Not sure exactly who these folks are. Maybe some representatives from the Bradley Bears here. They're doing the introductions now. Here now is Phil Hatcher, the referee for tonight's game. He's introduced the captains to each other. Here now is Phil Hatcher.
Gentlemen, big ball game tonight. Take care of your team as captains. That's your responsibility. We do not want to get involved in that stuff. Captain, on the white team, black is heads, silver is tails. If I drop it, I'll throw it again. Call it. Tails. Throw it again, please. My fault. Hit me on the finger. Are you calling? Tails. Tails. It is a tail, son. You have won the toss. What do you want to do with the football? You want to defer to the second half? Yes, sir. Right here.
Blue Devils have won the toss. They've elected to defer.
Want the football? Which way you want to kick and defend, gentlemen?
Blue Devils are going to defend the scoreboard, Tommy. We've won the toss. We're ready to go.
Thanks, John. Lebanon has won the toss. The Blue Devils have elected to defer their decision to, they will receive to start the second half. Lebanon will kick the ball to BradleyCentral. Bradley operates out of, I believe, out of the north end zone. Lebanon will protect the south end zone. The field kind of down in a hole a little bit, concrete bleachers on either side. Lebanon's brought a great crowd here, folks. I dare say it's about like the Bradley crowd across the way. We are perched high atop the concession stand on the visitors' side. No roof, no walls, wide open big country over here for us. Terry Stafford on the stats, Clyde Harville on the play-by-play, John Bryan down on the field, and we are just moments away from getting ready to start this football game. Lebanon and BradleyCentral. Lebanon will kick the football. To kick it for the Blue Devils will be the sophomore Ben Cole, who kicked so well last week in the late stages of that win over Hendersonville. Deep to return for Bradley Central will be Blake Goodner, a senior. And here with a play-by-play call of tonight's playoff opener for the Blue Devils is Clyde Harville.
Okay, thank you, Tommy. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cleveland, Tennessee. Let's play football in Cleveland. Blue Devils and the Bears in the playoffs. And we're just about momentary holdup down there. I don't know what that's all about. Goodner, as Tommy told you, will be back deep for the Bears, who are a very, very huge football team that these Blue Devils will be going against tonight. We'll give you some of that size, or Tommy probably already has, but their tackles up front are 295 and 245. They've got some size. Blue Devils hope we have them out quick. Ben Cole set to kick it off for the Blue Devils, and he comes forward. And here's the kick, and this one is underway. Pooch kick to the far side. Fair catch called for and made at the 36-yard line. Coming up to take the is Jamie Harvey, I think. So they will put it in play from their own 36. Blue Devils didn't want to run back, so they kick it high and short.
And Clyde, in fact, they probably wanted to kick it a little deeper than that. Ben Cole got under it just a tad. Wing T football by Bradley Central.
Bradley 1st and 10. Al Morris underneath. Morris hands to his big fullback. Not much there. Blue Devils all over him. He may have got a yard, maybe two, to the 36, 37, near the 38-yard line, but not a whole lot in there for the big bruiser. Blake Morris, 6'3", 225-pound senior, has gained 1,881 yards on 196 carries. 2nd down and 8 for the Bears. Hand off to the tailback Ogle, coming to the near side. Lebanon hits him and knocks him down at the 40-yard line. Just across the 40, he may have made the 41. Travis Ogle carrying the football, or was it go for it? Ogle, I think, wasn't it?
Ogle?
Yes. Ogle carrying the ball, punches it out. Well, actually, it's about halfway between the 40 and 41. It's 3rd down and 5 for the Bears. Blue Devils trying to stop them here. Bears with a 3rd and 5. Send motion to the far side, and they give it to the quarterback, and he is hit and knocked down after a yard, maybe two. Gets it up over the 41, out to the 42, to the 43-yard line, and the Blue Devils stop them in the initial position, and Lebanon will get the football. They'll have to kick it away.
Clyde, they've only punted 6 times this year. They have faked it quite a bit. You've got to be prepared for anything. Blake Morris is the punter.
Morris is back to kick, the big guy, low. He is going to kick it, and a good one. Fair catch call for Antoine Ross, made at the Lebanon 18-yard line. So the Blue Devils will put it in play at their own 18. Ross called for the fair catch and made it.
Terry Stafford, that kick.
Not a bad kick by Morris from the 43 of Bradley. Ross makes the fair catch at the Lebanon 18. Lebanon starting at their 18, their first possession of the ball game.
Well, let's see what the Blue Devils can do with it offensively. They bring Justin Jones to the near side as a wide out. Defendahl is split wide to the right as they go in the 2 wide out set. Lanning's a quarterback underneath. The tailback is Andre Logue. They hand it to Logue. Big hole. Logue breaks outside. Breaks over the 20. Out over the 22 to the 23. All the way out to the 24-yard line. Logue going to get about 6 on the carry.
Clyde, Lebanon has gone to that tight slot. They ran against Oakland. Defendahl is in the game as a receiver. They line him up as a blocker in the backfield. They ran the play off the guard hold, and a good gain on 1st down for the tailback, Andre Logue.
Pickup of 6 by Logue. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Blue Devils. Jones to the near side, wide side. Blue Devils moving from your right to left as you listen in. Lanning, give it to Logue again. Had a hole, breaks a tackle, fights over the 30, over the 25, out near the 26-yard line. They hold him to about a 2-yard gain this time on virtually the same play. Had the hole there for a minute, but Bradley stopped it up in a hurry. Boy, they got some beef in there.
They've got some size up front. They go 240, 265, 230, 230 across that defensive front.
Blue Devils will be looking at a 3rd, well, call it 3rd down and 3. They need to go to the 34-yard line, or to the 29-yard line for the 1st down. They're at the 26. Lanning sets him down. Toss sweep to the near side. Here comes Logue.